I think it's sort of interesting. You don't really know what to expect. When you're driving up to Vermont, you drive in, you see the solar array, you see the tree house, and very quickly you start to understand sort of where you are. Learning about sort of who we are and what we need and how that translates into what we want to build.
Initially, I wanted to take home design just because I wanted some experience with drafting and figuring out how to lay out space and do elevations and all that. But then a couple weeks ago, my dad and I were having a conversation about building on some space that we have. So I had a real case study that I could bite into, and a site with specific direction, a specific location, specific intentions, and those constraints helped a lot in terms of figuring out what I wanted to do with the house this week. So it was a really nice exercise in just figuring out how space flows. I hope to carry it on further.
So we've had students who are designing their first house. We've had students who are designing a home for retirement. We've had students in the class who are in the building field but want to learn more about design so they can work more efficiently with their clientele. So we've had all ages in classes and from really all over the world. I've had students from South America, we've had students from Japan, from Europe. So it's pretty unique. There are not too many places in the world that offer this kind of opportunity. And for me, we're demystifying architecture and the architectural process.
I was blown away by Pat and Paul. Pat's enthusiasm to stay with us last night until almost 3 a.m. We couldn't chase her out. We tried to chase her out at midnight. She wouldn't leave. And Paul, the professor, with an emotional but scholarly approach, they are the experience. A trained, schooled architect paired with an experienced, self-taught, hands-on architect provide a great combination of experiences and perspective for me.